So, this morning, I did not want to wake up whatsoever. That alarm clock went off at like 5 o'clock, and honestly, I let it ring out, and the alarm on my phone woke me up, and I'm so grateful that it did, because I almost missed the day. I almost missed the best part of my day. Waking up, doing my push-ups, going for my run. I almost messed that up for myself, and I don't want y'all to do the same thing. Every morning you wake up with a choice. Who you're going to be today. You decide that. Nobody else decides that. It's on you. You're the only person that is going to hold yourself accountable to your goals. The second that you slip up on that once, you make it easier for it to slip up again. You make it easier for yourself to say, oh, I don't have to do this. Oh, I don't need this. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Why do you think you were doing it in the first place? Why do you think you're here doing it whatsoever? Because you need it. There will never be a time in your life that you don't need it. Your life will only be as good as you make it. Nobody's going to do that for you. It's on you, bro. It's on you. And that's good. That's a good thing. You should be grateful because it's making you tougher any situation you put yourself in. If it's difficult, it's making your brain tougher. It'll make more difficult things easier in the future for you. And for that, you should be grateful. I thank God, man. I thank God that He just lets me experience a life like this. Because I know when I was not doing anything with my life, when I was smoking pot every single day, when I was fucking random girls that I had no connection to, just giving my energy out and my soul out like it meant nothing, bro. I felt the worst in my life. I felt the worst I've ever felt. And the fucked up thing is that the world will tell you that you're on a good path if you do that. That there's something successful about you, right? That there's something cool about smoking weed. There's something cool about having meaningless sex. Let me tell you, there's not. There is not. You know what is cool? Personal development. Making yourself a better man for the people in your life. That's cool, bro. Setting your life up for the future. That is cool. That's cool. You know why? Because your kid's going to look at you one day and he's going to go, thank you, Dad. Thank you for putting the fucking work in. I'm glad we have the life that we have. And that's when you can smile. That's when you can be glad you did all of this. That's what I know I'm going to be smiling about. I don't know about y'all. I pray it's the same thing, though. I think if we shift our mindsets and we start thinking like that, the world could slowly become a better place. I genuinely think so. I think that everybody's so worried about instant gratification right now. We forget about long-term gratification. We forget about how positive that is and how greatly that actually affects our life when we delay ourselves from the outcome and we put in a multitude of work without seeing any type of or chance opportunity at our goal. You know, when we're still putting that work in when it seems like there's no hope whatsoever. That's when I feel like that part of your brain is built the most, man. When you're just putting that work in without any goal in sight, but you know and you believe deep down that eventually one day I'm going to get here. And you will. You will. You have no choice. If you see something through to the very end, you have no choice but to get what you set out to accomplish. How many people do you know that have seen something through to the very end and not gotten what they want? I don't know anybody. I don't know a single fucking person that has done that. Like, it's all so simple, man. It's so simple. But yeah, that's just my ramblings. This is how I'm feeling this morning. um, yeah, no, I woke up and I did not want to do my cardio this morning. I did not want to do my push-ups. I did not want to get out of bed. I was literally like on the brink of crying with tears, dude, because I just did not want to get up. I got maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep last night. I woke up this morning and I was like, fuck. When that alarm clock went off, oh my god, I curled back up in my sheets and just did not want to get up. But I did it anyways because I knew that the part of myself that wanted to stay in bed was not the part of myself that was going to achieve my goals one day. You know, that was my inner bitch. That's something that I gotta fucking conquer on my own. And nobody's gonna do that for me. Nobody's gonna hold your hand and tell you, hey bro, it's time to wake up. Unless you're in kindergarten, man, those days are past you, brother. So it's all on you, man. It's all on you, but again, like I said, you should be grateful that's the case because every little thing that you go through is making you 10 times stronger, and I promise you, you will thank yourself in the long run whenever all of this is over. Well, it'll never be over, you know. Life never like stops, right? It's always gonna be a continuous thing, but you'll thank yourself in the long run when this version of you is over. When your inner bitch is conquered, and you know deep down that the voice that you need to listen to is the one that's gonna push you towards your goals. I'm so grateful I got up and I did my run this morning. And I did my push-ups. And I'm about to go take my cold shower. I'm about to go journal. And I'm about to go have a conversation with God and read my Bible for the next hour until the sun comes up. And I'm so grateful that I had that opportunity to do so. Thank you, God. It does mean a lot. It genuinely does. Man, I want to talk about another thing. Just like pushing yourself while you're in the face of adversity. Like, for example, when I was on my run, I got halfway up the street. It's about a half a mile, like there and back. Did that once. I was like, all right, I'm good, right? I did my cardio. I feel good. There's a car coming down the end of the street, and it's like early morning. There's usually nobody up. And I knew in my head, hey, I wanted to do one more. But when I got to my house, and I seen that car at the end of the road, I was like, oh no, it's good. It's good. I did one. That's fine. Right? I almost let myself slip, kind of like I did with not waking up in the morning at 5 a.m. And the reason for that was I seen that car and I was like, oh, they'll probably judge me for running early in this morning. Who cares? Who the fuck cares, bro? They're not living the life that you're living. They will not get where you get. I promise you that. It does not matter. What other people think about you does not matter. They are not looking at your long-term goal. They are looking at you right now. And they don't see where you're trying to go. They just see, oh, this dude's fucking doing X, Y, and Z. Right? Well, what the hell? That doesn't make sense. That's not what I do in my everyday life. Yeah, I know that's because you're average, bro. And I don't want to be average. That's not what I was born for. That is not what I was born for. But no, I was doing my run. Got up here, seen that car, and the second I thought about that, I was like, okay, that's the inner bitch talking, right? I immediately turn around. Start running. You know why? Because I knew if I went inside right there, I was not going to be proud of myself. And there was going to be some reflection of that either in the day or later in my life. And I do not want to deal with the consequences of that action. So, when my brain tells me to do something, guess what? I'm going to do it. I'm gonna do it because one, I'm building up trust with my subconscious. I'm building up trust with myself, man. Like, if I say I'm gonna do something hard, I'm gonna do it. You only have your word in this life. You got your word and you got your balls, man. World is yours. Tony Montana. but uh, but yeah, no, I did it, and I went on that run. I did the second lap. And about halfway through, man, my stomach started hurting. I'm not even gonna lie. When I got back to the house, I fucking yacked. I had a yak attack. I threw up everywhere. And the second that happened, my brain was like, "Huh, told you." And I was like, "Dude, that's an inner bitch." Like, I'm literally fighting against myself, bro. I am fighting against myself, and until I master that, man. But when I do master that, boy, I'm gonna be an unstoppable force. Let me tell you what, anything that I want in my life, I'm gonna get it. Let me master my mind first. If you master your inner world, you can master the outer world. Don't give up.